bill's purpose is to protect the sun. That sun you can't get the habit.
So their tongue is in the bill at all times. And I see spit. I mean, it doesn't retract all the way into their mouth.
Yes, it does.
Oh, in the bill.
48.
Got my friends from Virginia coming out, but not until next Tuesday. It's like too late.
Well, the birds are here. You should definitely go up to the campgrounds in Oak Creek Canyon, and there'll be a lot of broadtails up there, maybe some calliopes, and potentially a magnificent or Rivoli's hummingbird or two.
Yeah, I did see the magnificent on one of Dina's.
Okay, excellent.
Its bill does cross. It's got a slight deformity. Its bill's doing this part. But it's not enough.
The mini others are moving out now, so
You can take its tongue out over it.
And they come through your
Tongue goes all the way in and wraps up.
potentially we haven't caught
But
one
otherwise
here
the
yet.
tongue dries up.
Yeah, we dry out and then it'll die.
Yeah, we used to live in Grand Junction, so it was a 7-hour just to go home. Now we live on the other side of town. So we're going to stay in our house. We kept our house.
They got
Stay
nothing.
there. Drive over the next day.
She's a big girl.
He's a big boy.
Yeah, that's a male.
It's a male Annis. It's a California bird. It's just coming in. His color is just coming in.
Are they getting feistier as the day goes on?
No, it's just their nature.
For some reason, the canopy messes with the
Some are more aggressive than others, just like people.
That one's stayed there quite a while.
Another bird? Nope.
Okay, so he's a hatcher male. I'm going to grab his toes. I'm going to grab his toes
Yeah, when I'm not here,
so I can keep his legs steady and carefully place the band.
and spent the rest of the day basically laying on the bed. Like a gym. Went down some, and then this morning it was almost normal.
3.2.
I can't band with my foot up. I can't do that. That'd be.
How much did he weigh?
3.2 grams.
So it adds a element of challenge to it. But it just barely worked the clutch in the car. So it had to trip out. That was the everything.
40.5.
Well, we took 3 days. It'd be 30 hours of steady growth.
26.5.
Not quite yet. You can pour it over my head. If and only if I ask.
Oh no, a mix of Rufus, Annas, and Blackcheek.
Bird.
Do you know if there's more Rufus this year than last? Seems like there has been.
I don't know. I don't think so necessarily.
Maybe it's just the
I
time of
think
day.
it's pretty tough to really tell.
It was a lot hotter last year.
Debbie, did you flip the takeoff switch?
Much of this is proprietary. We'll
Push the
take as
launch button.
much as 40, actually 50 different data fields, depending on age, sex, and species. But some of the most basic information, the date, the species, age, and sex, and the band number goes to the USGS Bird Banding Laboratory and to here the state of Arizona. Actually, the state of Arizona doesn't even care about the band number. They collect data for the sake of regulation and it's collecting data, but they don't ever use it. It's just kind of dumb waste of resources. And it's basically every state's business.
Somebody adjusted
The end of their energy envelope. They don't fight for
Yeah, well, we would analyze the data and publish anything that we can find significant in it. But we're not statisticians, so our data is going to be going to a research institution that does have more qualified statisticians that can look at the data and extract more meaningful things out of it. Like the Klamath Bird Observatory, or
we have to make those.
yeah, more about specific data that we're collecting and how to relate that to a population and compare it, say, males from females, or species to species, or region to region. You know, for instance, black-chinned hummingbirds being smaller in size in Texas than those that breed up in Colorado.
Which isn't much, but it's enough to hear.
So our data will go beyond us. It isn't just going to hopefully die with us. And also the data that we do submit to the bird banding lab is available to other researchers that are looking for specific things.
My band's from I keep mine on safety. And they're just...
Because we're really citizen scientists, and you know, a limit to what we're able to analyze.
I'm not quite sure. It might be a female something.
Black-chinned hummingbird. Wait. You got to blow it in, right? That's not official. And then when I say black-chinned hummingbird, you're supposed to repeat. Black-chinned hummingbird. You got the Ed McMahon part. Do we all miss Johnny? Yes, we all miss Johnny.
One of the small thing we're doing is taking data on the relative heaviness of stippling spots in the throat, and how many iridescent feathers are there. This guy, he's got a big one off to the side. He's actually HS6 instead of 5. And more we're interested in how much stippling these various females of different species have, and what ages. I think I might have mentioned that as they age, they gain more
He's got a good buzz.
dark spotting, or in certain species, iridescent spots in the throat. And I think it's because of hormonal changes that females go through as they get older, so they'll take on more male characteristics in the throat spotting.
I think it's because their bills grow to this length in 3 weeks.
Yes, because males are typically the ones with significant iridescence in the throat.
Take my iPad out.
But female rufous, of course, have iridescence, a cluster of iridescent spots in the throat, as well as female broadtails and female calliopes. With calliopes, for instance, it's interesting. I wish we had those birds here to show, but the male calliope has kind of a deep purple magenta color throat, and their juvenile male will have some of the same color of spots. But females, adult females, may have a few spots, but it's more of a pinkish purple thing than a deep purple. So just that alone, many banders will look at that and say, oh, that's got to be a juvenile male, but they need to look at other features to sex the bird, because those spots will actually be more pinkish in female calliopes. It's kind of an interesting thing we discovered. Okay, let's see. Oh, did I look at the fat?
I'm going to have to do it like this, and you're going to have
He's got a trace of fat.
There's not enough light. There's not enough light. But anyway, this is like